Today's episode of the More You Know podcast is brought to you by CrowdQuestion, a brand new social communication platform focused on connecting crowds to bring everyone closer to their community, as well as enhancing any occasion. Rather than being a social media platform focused on content and advertising, they're focused on communication and connection. Learn more about the platform and download the app free at crowdquestion.com.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.
Today I want to go through some steps to identify all options before making a decision that are shared in the book How Great Decisions Get Made by Don Maruska. Before you evaluate particular solutions to a problem, you need to get all options out on the table. And typically how the wrong decisions get made is that people make up their minds before considering all possible options. Because of this, it's clearly important to identify all options before making a decision, and this pertains to decisions that you make personally as well as decisions that regard a whole group. And if you want to move forward making the right decisions to create the right solutions, you absolutely have to identify all the options. And with this being said, I now want to go through Don's steps to do so. Step number 1 is to stimulate new ideas. Then step 2 is to invite each person to state one option in turn. After everyone involved in the decision has had time to reflect on the options, you should begin having everyone open up on them one by one. As you go through each option, you should also take into account what they said and see if you can make some form of a new option from the previous options. Next, number 3 is to avoid debate or comments. Stick to focusing on an open brainstorming approach, and just simply listen to the options with an open mind, and encourage everyone else to do so. From here, number 4 is to expand your perspectives playfully. And what this means is that as you're all brainstorming, incorporate emotional logic thoughts from your left brain, creative thoughts from your right brain, and deep intuitive senses coming from your gut feelings. Then number 5 is to continue brainstorming until all options have been offered. You need to ensure that all participants have expressed their ideas fully. And finally, number 6 is to list all viable options. Weigh them out from the status quo to the more advanced options, and then determine which ones are worthy of further investigation. Upon doing this, you'll determine which are the best options for the decision that you're about to make, and then from there you can make the decision. When facing problems and needing to find solutions, it can be difficult to weigh out all the options and make the right decision, but by using these steps to scout for new ideas, it will strengthen your ability to look at ideas more creatively, which will help in making the right decisions. And by making the right decisions, it will no doubt assist with making a tremendous impact in this world, as well as enabling you to craft a life of significance.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
Today's
More
You
No
podcast.